Hello, hello. Welcome, Mixolity. Welcome, some random gamer. uh, yeah. Lovely day for being Homestuck. It's actually sunny by me right now, but it's still, the temperature is still in the negatives. The sun is a lie. It looks all nice and sunny there, but it's, oh, hold on. I forgot to mute myself. There we go. But like, it looks beautiful out there. Clear skies, lots of sun, sparkling off the snow. But the moment you step outside, no, I forgot to mute myself. But we're good now. It's all muted and stuff. Yeah. Your entire driveway is ice. Yeah. I don't think I think only half my driveway is ice. The other half is fine, but oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, there we go. You don't have salt. Oh no. Yeah, also you're probably like an old man trying to get out of your car. Yeah. I started a new job last week, the other day, and I have to walk the area from here to the bus stop, and well, actually I got a ride too there, but I still had to walk back at the end. But yeah, I don't recommend walking through snow in negative 15-degree weather. It's not fun. So yeah, don't try not to do that if you can avoid it. But yeah, it looks so nice today. There's not a cloud in the sky, and yet it's still like what, -10 outside? I think that's only with the wind chill though. Yeah, I think the actual temp is like 5 above or something. But it's with the wind chill, it feels like -10. Oh my god, but it's so cold outside, but it looks so lovely. It looks so warm, but it's a lie. The sun is a lie. It gives no warmth whatsoever. The snow here also isn't like a fluffy and soft walk through. I can stand on it, animal gloves. I'll say really trying to make it. Okay, so you have like the really dense, crunchy stuff. The snow here isn't too deep. We didn't get a lot of snow with the snowstorm. We were like right on the edge of it, so we didn't get a lot of snow. We just got the plummeting temperatures. But so the stuff we have is still we don't have a whole lot of snow, but there is snow on everything, enough to get your socks wet. But yeah, we left off. Yeah, Vriska was saying like, what if we just give up? What if we just give up? We gave up on the whole plan. And her and Mina are bonding, and I'm really glad that they seem to be getting along and having that friendship. Vriska really needs a friend. She needs like a real friend. So I'm really happy for her that she seems to be starting to get that through Mina. I just want her to have a true friend. Last time we left off, a balance in the universe is upset. Yeah. They're bonding like, oh yeah, this whole crazy mess kicked off, but if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have met you. That's so sweet. I love that. Yeah, and Aradia went full circuit. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I thought she was the sane one between the two circuits. She was been so nice up until now. But she felt like she wasn't really doing anything and didn't really have a role of importance, so she decided to take it upon herself to make that role herself. And so now she's doing some crazy stuff. But yeah, let's but yeah, the crazy stuff was happening. Oh yeah, I forgot that was happening. She's being like split apart by yeah. So let's leave. Okay, so but yeah, we're just hanging out with Vriska and Mina. Yeah. Oh no, we are going straight. Okay, we are going straight back to Aradia getting literally the soul ripped out of her body. Oh, hello. Jake, your hope field is dissipating. Come on, man. You don't need to rely on her to keep believing. Try and hold your shit together for just a little longer. Fiddle faddle. God damn it, Jake. Yeah, soul ripping does seem very painful. I mean, Arania had like a whole page where she was just screaming, so yeah, I don't think it's a very pleasant experience. Oh, but yeah, we can see his fakeness attribute is starting to go back up. He's starting to fade out there. No, Jake, you gotta hold on. You gotta hold on. Let him stay for just a bit longer. And I was just watching this like, Mr. Strider? What are you doing to this troll, if I might ask? Get her the fuck out of here! Rose is just watching this like, what the hell is going on? Gotcha. Yeah, carry your mom daughter off. Yeah, well. Okay. We have Terezi here doing like, why won't you fight back? Because there's a lot of good stuff going on here that we gotta, oh my god. Oh yeah, and this dude being controlled by Arania, oh my god. Why won't you say something? He's just chilling out there. He's just, he's just so calm and chill and not, and mind controlled. Oh, he does not. He's head empty, no thoughts. Yeah, no thoughts behind those eyes. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Jane. Oh, the hope field is dissipating. Oh no, the fakeness attribute is going up. He's almost gone. No, come on, Dirk, you can hang on. Come on, Brain Dirk, you can hang on. Come on, Jake, you can do this. You don't need her. Why won't you die? Oh, Terezi. Forgive me, Jake. Oh no! No! You gonna stab him? I mean, I don't think he'll die because they're all god mode, right? So it has to be heroic or just. Oh my stars and garbs! And down he goes. Oof. And away goes our mind Dirk. Oof. Dead? No, he can't actually be dead, right? He's not actually dead, right? Right? God, how many times can these people die? Oh, and he snapped out of it. I guess it was enough where she lost her grip on his mind control. Oh, is he just gonna like lose it now? Ugh, good grief, that was painful. Yeah, I bet. Oh no. Oh, I mean, you still do die from one even if you're our god tier. Like, okay, yeah, okay. I'm like, okay, so he's just dead for now. Terezi, whoa, please stop! You're motherfucking hurting me. Oh god. What have I done? Oh dear. Oh no, don't mind control. Ooh. So she's now under both the control of the tiara and Arania. Is that gonna have any weird interactions there? Okay, no, I guess she's just to sleep. Yep, she's just out. She's out. Which I guess is better. I'm sorry. I don't think he understands really what's going on. When was the last time he was under? Oh god. He looks kind of terrifying now. But like, it's unclear exactly how long he's been under Arania's control. So I'm not sure how much how much he understands of what's going on here. Honk! Ah! Oh! So stiff. Oh! Tackle! Oh, she's a sleep hugger! Pow! Oh dear, oh dear. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Oh my god. What? Oof. Okay, lots of stuff going on here. Oh god. Oof. Oof, we're getting some of the glitchies back. Oh dear. What? Huh. Yeah, the dust. Oof. Oh. Hello? Oh. This could get very weird very fast. Okay. Oh, just like completely smashed her to the ground. Oh my god. Oh, that's brutal. Gamzee! Stop that! Or, wait, is this some sort of Black Rom thing? I certainly hope not. Would that be better? Think, Lalonde, think! What did Kanea tell you about this quadrant? Does it really involve such gruesome fisticuffs? I can't remember. Oh, I was probably drunk during that particular lesson. What am I saying? I was drunk for all the lessons. Ugh, what a disgrace. I am the actual worst auspicious who ever lived. The actual worst. Yeah, Rose, this is not Black Rom. This is not Black Rom. Yeah, Rose, you get... Is it? I don't think it is. Like he doesn't look... Gamzee doesn't look really, normal or aware at the moment. I don't think this is good. You'd have to ask a troll, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so he's back. Clown suplex. Yeah, there's no wordplay happening at all. It's all just violence. And he's just, and it's all one-sided here. Gamzee's just absolutely rocking her shit. She's, oh my god. Terezi's getting absolutely brutalized. Oh. Holy shit. Atomic double juggalo backbreaker. Oh. Oof, I feel so bad for Terezi. Oh god, it broke apart the earth. Oh my god. Ooh, can we not let her fall? I've arrived just in time. Hello, Gerard. It came just in time for the atomic double juggalo backbreaker. Things aren't looking very good for Terezi at the moment. Terezi. No. Yeah, can someone please catch her? Please? No? Is she like actually? No. Okay. Lots of stuff in the clouds there. Okay. Guess we see Rose. We see what just happened with Urania and Jane attacking her in her sleep. Those guys, okay. And then with their weapons. And Gamzee catching her, I think? Yeah, he got her. Though I don't really like that look on his face. Oh no, is he gonna be like, long live the king? Gonna let her fall? Please don't let her fall. Please actually catch her. Pardon me, Sir Jester? I don't know what this masked bandit has done to deserve such a throttling. Something sufficiently felonious, I presume? But it is hard to imagine she has not been punished enough and then some. Perhaps you could, if it's not much bother, see to unhanding the lady? Maybe? No, don't unhand her. Pull her up first. Calling Terezi a felon? Jake, you naive fool. Yeah, he just kind of popped up in the middle of all this with no context and no understanding of what's going on. So, I don't think he's the best person to really be, telling people what to do here. Enough! Ooh. I don't care if it is some sort of grisly courtship ritual. This has to stop. They removed the Joker emote. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, spell. Just random spell. Oh, and threw them, and did that hit? Was Jake there? Yeah, he was there. Oh no, there he is. He's just going flying. Jake has not taken the requisite auspicious classes, and Rose was drunk during them, so neither of them are in a very good position to handle this. But hey, at least Terezi's back up. Oh. Yank. Oh. Okay, come on. Okay. So this is all stuff we saw in the clouds. Oh, hell no! Let her go this instant, you heinous con-packing shit mime! We aren't gonna hug it out this time, bro. I'll tell you that much right fucking now! Honk. What the? Oh dear. I love how they did the glitch effects. It's so cool. It is. And it makes everything seem just like a bit more surreal, and like it puts you on edge a bit more. Which I think is really great. Oh dear. Yeah, what's coming up? Oh shit. Oh no. Oh dear. Gotta love the special Stardust, huh? Oh dear. It's the Empress. It's oh god. Here she comes. Here she is. Your wife is here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. So we have the Empress there. Oh, curtains are closing. And she's pissed. Yeah, this is, not the face of someone friendly, in a friendly mood. Oh, God. Act 6, Act 3! How to draw manga. I want her to look at me like that. Oh my god. Okay, so hold on, I gotta get some more water. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, the song is crazy. The Squiddles theme. Yeah, I was forced to wait a year on those closed curtains. Ugh. I never recovered. Thankfully, that is the big benefit of doing all this years after the fact, is that it's all here. I can continue whenever I feel like it. Because this is where the comment came back from. A year-long break, the Gigapause. Yeah, I'm very glad that I don't have to go through that. Welcome back again. Which is a great way to be welcomed back after a year. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Like, this was October 2014. October 23rd. Yeah, it was like pretty much exactly a year almost. Yeah, oh my god. And to open up on this. More How to Draw Manga! Welcome back again. So he's still trying to learn how to draw, huh? Our dear Caliborn? Your unimpatience has been appreciated. This is where I started reading Homestuck update to update instead of reading the backlog. Okay, so... so you started reading it and it went on a gigapause, or like it just came back from the gigapause when you started, okay. Your unimpatience has been appreciated. Somehow I don't think the fandom was very patient. I doubt it. I can only assume that waiting for the next installment of my vaunted series, Homestuck, was as time-consuming for you as it was for me. I have been working my ass off like one of your human motherfuckers at perfecting my craftsmanship. You are probably wondering if the fruits of my laborious toil were extremely successful. I believe you will find the answer to be the following word. Yes! Oh, I have done it! Where the fine arts are concerned, I have reached the pinnacle of Achievement Mountain. I stabbed my cane into the peak like a flag, thus making a snowy avalanche on to the haters below. Jealous much, fat ass? I think everything broke when it finally came back, because of course it did. Well, I mean, the curtains are still drawn as shittily as ever, so are you sure you actually improved that much, dude? Of course it would break when it finally came back. It didn't say again there originally, it broke and had to come back again. Oh, of course it did, of course. How did I do such a sensational feat, you ask? The mystery to success lay hidden amidst the Byzantine mangas all along. These occult wizardries of the brush, purloined from cool scrolls of wise men from the earthling east, have been gathered for my studious perusal inside a seductive tome emblazoned with a frivolous tart. However, mastering such each sly gambit of the trade is no easy task. Yet easily mastering them with great difficulty is exactly what I did. This fact is called a game changer. Oh no, Caliborn, he studied how to draw manga. Oh no, no, did he actually get good? Two professionals in the business, that is. Previously, before I literally transformed into the supreme doujinshi mangaka, standing before your very eyes, I made some predictable plans regarding what goes next in my story. I got everything ready. I drew all of the trolls. Look, all of your favorites are here. Mangaka. Crab, Hog Friend, Cape Douche. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Smelly Horseman, other guy, Bullhorn Whip. And lest we forget a salty array of miscellaneous bitches. There's Peppery, and Vriska, and Terezi, and Nepeta, and Aaron and my boy, that's Cape Douche. Yeah, that's Cape Douche to us. Oh, also, the before trolls in case of emergency. Oh my god, literally just putting an invert filter over them. Oh, that's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Such as in case I was in need of more fictitious idiots to murder inside my drawings. But these portraits are now a moot point. All of this wretched trash goes in the place where it belongs, which is to say, the garbage. That's what happens when you are an artist. Sometimes you change your idea plans because they suddenly seem terrible due to your astronomical strides and creative mastery. Yeah. I've been going through that lately. I've started writing fan fiction again lately, and going back to read some of my older stuff, I'm like, should I rewrite this? Because it's so bad. But then I have to remind myself that if I took the time to rewrite all my old stuff, I would never get to the new stuff. So I leave it I'm gonna get through the new stuff first, and if I ever finish that, then I'll go back and edit the old stuff. Cause I gotta keep moving forward, or I'm never gonna get anything done. Even if it's hard, and it's kind of hard to look at and read sometimes because it's so bad, you gotta just keep moving. Oh, okay, I almost spilled my water there, but I did not, so we're good. That's me in editing, because now I know so much more. Yeah, you just gotta have compassion for your past self. They did their best, and they did it out of passion. You gotta learn to enjoy your old stuff too. Now we're coming up to your favorite part of the series. That worries me. It's like, I'm worried now. I'm very worried. These were the pixel puppets of a laughable amateur. They are beneath me now, much like you are. But in spite of all your bad shortcomings, I will let you observe my artistic breakthroughs because of how proud of them I am. And watching people be impressed at my drawings, even dumb jerks, makes me feel great about myself and my accomplishments. Behold my exclusive private gallery! Ah, he has a DeviantArt, of course. Oh my god. Abracadabra, you nasty shit nerds. Read it and weep, and tell me how good you think it all is. Thanks. Oh my god, did they actually make it? It gets much worse. Hold on, did they actually make a DeviantArt for this? You don't need to look up that account. Caliborn is about to go through it for you. Okay. but it's an actual DeviantArt page? Oh, that's so funny. Okay, enough admiration. Back to our story. Oh my god. It was such a good October in 2014. Homestuck came back. My birthday was on the horizon. Nice! That's a great birthday gift. Homestuck came back just for you, just for your birthday. Oh my god. Copyright, you're not stale. Of course. Look who just swaggered into your fucking business. It's God's gift to the yayoys. My research tells me, get a load of those baby reds. Welcome to the best part of this series. Oh my god. You may recollect that this blushing Bishonen dreamboat, oh my god, is our alpha male. Not that I blame you for not recognizing him from his once previously odious visage of before. But now, by my skillful hand, this gorgeous male hero has been allowed to radiate with the supreme divinity of boy manga heaven. Boy manga heaven. Oh my, what have we here? Don't look now, but another bashful Ubishi approaches the stage. It's our troll male, Crab Guy. Quite a temper, this one. He bellows himself hoarse daily at our smart-talking, give no fuck alpha male. These Mo Bros put the pal in palpable chemistry. Oh my god. The kind of which is bad as well as erotic. The sage elders of manga describe the quadrant they occupy as, I quote, tsundere. It is a tempestuous liaison of mutual grievance, and yet, deep down, they know in each other's hearts that they are solid dudes. Oh my god. Okay, I know what you're thinking. It only took a year for Caliborn to fall down the boy love rabbit hole. Oh my god. Step off. This is wrong. What's going on here? The touching, the tenderness. I know it. You know it. Let's not play a game with each other. Where, perchance, are the bitches? I can hear you ask. You raise an excellent point, but hear me out. Oh my god. The mangas play by different rules! You'll agree with this when you hear the facts of my rationale. Naturally, such maudlin displays of touching and simpering have no place where only cocksure masculine gentlemen are present. Oh, the bitches, oh my god. However, by the mangaka's illusory, he changes everything. Where before our males were coarse, chiseled, and crudely angular, built for prime time like a fucking garbage truck, plowing through the wall of an industrial beef mill, so cut, so maxed out, that they could only provoke inside a young man thoughts of raw power, never debauchery. He switched things up on us, oh my god. Until now, that is, because of manga and its inherent capability to transform all that is hard and cruel into figures of sublime beauty. I find this artifice to be much like the siren spell of the trickster, yet, and possibly even more haunting in its allure. I must say the artistic ploy is ingenious! Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Hi! Hi, kitty! You getting into a mess there? Oh. It opens up so many possibilities to the fiend of indecent smut, where before it was all but impossible to render truly sentimental imagery without resorting to babes and bimbos galore, due to the utterly unacceptable happenstance wherein macho guys are physically poignant with each other, which, to reasonable men, is the most unwelcome persuasion of lechery, or that is, it was, until now. Hi. No. No. Shoot. Don't get into that stuff. Shoot. Yeah. No. I know you want to get involved with me. No. Okay. The troublemaking kitty cat has been banished. Bro has to justify his gay feelings. This is wild to read the first time. Oh, I bet. The power of the Yale. He has to genuinely sit and rationalize his homosexuality. This is too funny. Oh my god. Oh, dude, just accept you're gay. Just accept it. Oh my god. Look how smart this hoax is, thanks to manga. See? Through the elegance of beauty and finesse, it softens the uncouth male exterior, beveling the angles of pure muscle, taming his incredible angriness, and by the flushing of cheeks, the dewing of brow, the glassing of eyes, one brings out of any brute his true inner bishi, which actually is Manganese for a beautiful fucking dude. I'm not gay. This is the most manly expression of manliness ever. Nothing gay about appreciating a little bro time. Oh my god. Oh, this is so funny. Oh. Oh my god, dude. Oh. What's really funny about this is that like usually it's like, okay, like he's forced to like rationalize this through like, cause like, you know, societal norms of masculinity, blah blah blah, but he just grew up alone in a cave with his sister, so like there's no societal pressures on him to act like this at all, so this is all him. This is all just him. Yeah, he has to justify it to us. Like, this is literally like diegetically comes from nowhere except just him. Just him. He did not grow up in a society with ideas of masculinity or homosexuality or anything. That's yeah, like, okay, there were meta reasons for this, but like it's so funny to just think like, oh, like he just is this way. There's like no reason for it. He just is this way. That's so funny to me. That's so funny to me. Oh, it's so weird about his own sexuality for no reason. Which is actually Manganese for a beautiful fucking dude. if you're confused. Basically, the idea is you pretend them to look more like girls to make it less weird for everybody when they decide to touch each other. I mean, it is repulsive to witness, do not get me wrong, but yet it remains magical in its forbiddenality. Caliborn, the representation we all needed. Oh my god. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Artwork by Caliborn. Oh, but what's this? Oh god. Oh. Okay, here we go. Copyrighted material protected by law. Unamorous female sashays into the sexual picture to spoil the boy fun. You never know, what have they done to you? What have they done to you? It's none other than What's-Her-Face. Don't be deceived by the fact that this feline floozy is too unimportant for me to bother naming. This is an original character who shall not be stolen. Please, respect my property. This saccharine twit has some interests which include giggling, making me puke, using cat words instead of normal words, serving no purpose, wearing stupid clothes, probably smelling horrible, and getting murdered in drawings. Oh dear. Can someone say owned? Moving on. I thought at first he was making her throw up, but like their blood is the same color as the thing, whatever. So she's literally just like puking up blood right now. Oh my god. Well, what have we here? Oh dear. Hello, boys, this plucky strumpet seems to say with her eyes. She is looking to horn the fucking on our two top dogs' illegal passion paradise. She is no doubt hoping for smooches. Fat chance, sister! Idiot girl number whatever likes, 1. Total failure. 2. Getting friend-zoned by quality male honchos. 3. Living in perpetual disgrace. 4. Being a complete fucking third wheel to some cool boys. 5. Not being worth the alpha male's time of day. 6. Not being worth the crab's time of day. Oh, that's gore my comfort, yeah. Oh wow. More gore of the trolls. 7. Not being worth anything, aka worthless. Oh, that's gore of my comfort troll. Yeah, we're getting gores of all the comfort trolls out of the way here. Bye. Here comes another prime OC of mine, hot off the press. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not too shabby, right? You can just tell this lucky lady is brimming with chutzpah. Methinks she will be a very controversial character with excessive complications and ambiguous moral stuff in her personality bullet points. Her traits and other such character things will be a lot to list, which is fine because it will help you believe my creation is more interesting. In fact, this is one such advantage of dominating all known mangas I have done. When you're this good and brilliant, you don't even really need to tell stories anymore. You can just make some characters and list their various qualities extensively, and that's good enough. It really isn't. It really isn't. Aussie really laying it on thick here. Yeah, oh my god. The many intriguing personal facts of this truculent female provocateur shall be listed extensively as follows. Oh, and she's beheaded. Welp. She actually thought she was going to be relevant. Keep training, bitch. I think we've wasted enough time on these nobodies. Don't you? Let's drop the bullshit and stop fucking around. You're probably wondering, who was responsible for all this mayhem, you ask? Uh-oh, here he comes! Don't look now, but it's none other than the big man himself! Damn! Oh my god. Just damn. Oh my god. Oh, that's gore of my uncomfort troll. And I didn't even get gore of my comfort troll. Oh, why is he white? I'm crying. Oh my god. Who, you ask, is this brooding, beautiful dude? This is yours truly, my self-insertion guy, which is my prerogative to do as an artist. I learned this from my master, the wise-ass ghost who haunted my computer. He was the best there was at stuff like this, he told me once. Truly, he was quite the piece of shit. Seriously, can I get a goddamn? Holy smokes. Oh my god. Ask any decorated scholar to the school of manga, and he will say, before you stands the yaoyest motherfucker who ever lived. All things about this gorgeous bastard tell you loud and clear, this is a man of class and style. The hands! Oh my god, the hands! Oh, they look so uncomfortable! Oh my god! He is dressed to kill! Literally! Haha! Yes! Look at this fancy Dan strutting his stuff and dapper as fuck. Your boy here peacocked hard as honies aplenty, nagging the bitches and closing the hose in a coat that is fit for a lord. Look at that goddamn coat. I don't know how he gets that coat, probably due to a shenanigan that takes place later. I doubt it matters that much. Looks great though, and I love it! Not gonna lie, that coat does go hard. It should be said though that Caliborn has improved his art so much. It has improved, he's tried hard at least. I still draw like this, I can't judge, but I can definitely critique. Yeah. I have sketchbooks full of art that looks just like this. Oh my god. Also, how about a hat? Is he just turning him into the Onceler? Oh my god, sure, why not? The hat is not canonical to my fanon. Oh, I know, I think the Onceler had more of a top hat thing going on. A fedora? Are we serious? Riddle me this. Caliborn discovers Tumblr sexy man. Yes. Sure. Why not? The hat is not canonical to my fanon, but I do. Dude, what fanon? This is your OC. Anything you say about this character is by its definition canon. What are you talking about fanon for your OC? Oh my god. But I do not see the harm in such a dignified accessory. Ah, yes. Perfect. Who could ever be accused of being an asshole while wearing that? Nobody! Oh, also, sick nasty green electricity wings? Fucking check! I think we are good to go here. Big man, holler for your woman! We have a friend zapping in. His woman, that elaborate tramp from the surface of the tome, hustles to the side of her debonair hotshot. My lady! He doffs rationally. The man brims with intellectual ideas she wouldn't understand. He knows many things about the world and being strong, but yet he still doesn't know who she is. The goddess of manga, perhaps? Perhaps? It is no matter. She must bow down before her lord, as must you all someday. The Egbert manifesting behind the artist. Goddess of manga, bow down! She bows before you submissively in a subservient manner. Everything is correct about the situation. You think she's really attractive, and it makes you feel weird physically. And yet, unlike your sister, she knows her place and has no opinions or words to remark about. I mean, when the real MC meets when the real MC meets the fake MC. He's so lame. I don't know if I should feel bad for him or laugh. You can pity him and still. Oh my god. You can do both. You can do both. Who is who? Find out next time. I have my guesses. The real main character is Ray. Thank you, but I'm not I'm not overpowered enough to be a main character. Not to and yet, unlike your sister, she knows her place and has no opinions or words to remark about. Seer of plot. I'm just the reader. Not to imply that any other aspect of hers, like your sister, like being attractive. Wow, what? Read into stuff much? You decide you have too much time on your hands. You stop thinking about this topic starting as of immediately. Yeah, Calibord, stop talking. Stop talking. The more you deny it, the more people will think. just stop. Just stop. Please. All is well and ideal again without you blurting out unnecessary sexy scandals. It is almost a bit too ideal, you think? Something is amiss. Look behind you, dude. Hey. You go in for a closer look at the eyes of the handsome boy's appearance. You notice a worrisome discrepancy. No, this is all wrong, you frown. These glassy red peepers, lovely though they are not your lord's final form. Oh no. Return of incestuous slurry? It keeps happening and never stops keep happening. Please no. Please let's not bring back the incestuous slurry. His eyes are supposed to flicker about. Ooh. With the hat flavors of my loyal frog puppet guys. Legend demands this is a trait of supreme invincibility, owed to a full body union with the clockwork Macjack. The clockwork bullshit. I don't know why that's supposed to happen yet, but maybe we'll find out together. I imagine him talking out loud for no reason too. Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking too. Hey, asshole, I'm talking to you. Another intense stare down. Closer and closer and closer and closer. And our little bunny friend dancing about. It's you, isn't it? You're the guy who wrote that horrible story with all the fake Daves. You're behind all this, aren't you? I don't know how I know that, but I can just feel it. Kira from Death Note, do not guess, no. Imagine living in a pocket dimension and a random motherfucker that you're talking shit about materialized behind you. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know how I know that, but I can just feel it. You're the one who Friska and our pirate pals are all trying to stop. It was you who put all this into motion in some way I don't really understand. Which means you're responsible for like 1 trillion people dying, and universes blowing up, and all my friends getting scattered around and acting like idiots, and my dad being dead. Me when my OC manifests into the world and yells at me. Oh my god. I've said it before and I'll say it again, that if authors had to be tried for the things they wrote, like real crimes, we would all be locked up or executed as war criminals or worse. I would be insufferable if I was lightbound. Well, okay, maybe you're not totally responsible for us acting like idiots. Most of that is on us, but all that other bad stuff is your fault somehow, isn't it? I'm gonna kick your ass! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a hater. Oh god, his OC's eyes behind him flickering. As you can see, the former ghost of the male hero has come back to haunt me. This is not his first unwelcome intrusion into my private important affairs. Who are you talking to? Technically, it will not be his last either, but it will mark the first time he is forced to pay a toll for his rude teleportation crime. Oh yes, today he will pay. With his teeth and with his blood! Game over, kid. I doubt it, but okay, let's get on with this. Oh boy, indeed. Is John actually gonna get his ass kicked? The mangas will make him pay. I think this is worse somehow than if, oh god, Axis, intermission 3, oh god, okay. I was gonna say that I think being faced with all his manga creations is a worse punishment for John than if he was actually getting a beat down, but okay. Hello. Oh. Oh shit. Dude. I'm going to kill Andrew Hussey if I see one more fucking Act 6 act, whatever. Oh my god. Like, I don't mind the act so much, but the act, like act intermission is a bit too much. Like 2 layers I can deal with. It's the 3 layers that oh, we're going back and forth. Oh, pow, pow, punch, expert kick. I did see that. I was like, oh dude, he got stabbed right in the nipples and then tossed into lava. Oh my god. Oh, and Gamzee's been slashed. Nippled. Okay. He's holding his own against like 2 that's pretty impressive. Oh no. Never mind. I take back what I said about him holding his own. Rest in peace. No! No! And there goes Kanea. No! And there goes Dave. And Carcat. And no! And the both of them? And then everyone died at the end? Holy, yeah, that's what it feels, that's what it feels like. Can we go back in time to like 2 acts ago maybe? or like 2 plot points ago before everyone was dead. Can we go back? Oh, she's pissed. She's angry. Oh, oof. Oh, wow. Oh, Rose is pissed too. Oh god. No! Trezzy and Rose too? There's no way they're all staying dead, right? There's no way. I mean, I guess unless they're all end up fighting from the ghost realm, but like, no. Just in the good one, no! Roxy! Oh, okay. Roxy's got her. Okay, are they good? Are they fine? Are Roxy and Rose okay at least? No. Not already. I mean, I don't agree with Radia's decisions, but I don't want her to die like this. Oh my god. Man, John's being brutal. Oh no, he's being zapped by... Yeah, Arena, you fucked up royally. Yeah, holy shit. And Gallagher's just sitting there like, what? He beat me up? What? That shouldn't happen. Oh my god. No, everyone's dead except for Caliborn, who is the only one of this where it would have probably been a good idea if he was dead. Best birthday present. I for sure didn't cry myself to sleep because all my faves died. Oh no. Oh my god, he kicked my ass. I'm not posting that shit. Oh my god. Oh, no, hold on. There's a kitty trying to get in. Hi. You want in? Okay. Kitty decided she didn't want to come in anyways. Okay. Infamous flash, but I believe it. So to tally up the kills, maybe Rose, Dave, Trezzy, Arania, Gamzee, Okay, so Rose and Arania, maybe we didn't see for sure. But yeah, Kanea and Karkat, they're just some trolls. Still stays 12 years later. Like, dude, he made you wait a year for an update, and then he comes back and kills everybody. Or at least the vast majority of them. Oh my god. Yeah, Jane and Jake too. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna give that at least one more watch. Okay. John getting tortured by the manga creations. Like, man, with how this started off, I thought this was gonna be a funny thing. Everyone got killed so quickly. Flash animation, the flash transition between game over and Axis Animation 3 is crazy good. Yeah, copyright protected by law. Oh my god. Okay, so okay. Jane's been knocked off. Oof. Okay. Karkat's been stabbed and thrown into lava. Oof. Oh. Kanea goes into a rage. Oh god. Oh god. Jake gets stabbed to protect Jane. Kanea goes down. Oh god. Oh, and she gets stabbed anyways, so they're both gone. Oh. And the fandom's last brain cell. Yeah. Oh my god. Blam. Dude, bro, slap. Oh. I missed most of that the last time. I was losing my mind over everybody. Okay. Gamzee's gone. I love that being split where half his face was smiling and half of it was frowning. Okay. Dave very briefly holds him against the two god dog fusions, which was very impressive while it lasted. Yeah, not the cape. And then he gets killed by both of them at the same time. Oh. Well, he was fighting trying to get Jade back, but Jade's still dead. Oh god. Not gonna lie, the Air's god tier robes look so comfy. Oh my god. So everyone's dead. Okay, and then Arania's bringing the planet over. The planet smashed together. The Empress is not happy about that. Brings the other planet over. They smash together. Rose is furious and gets stabbed. Terezi gets mind controlled and stabs herself by Arania. Rose gets stabbed. Terezi gets thrown. And Rose is about to get blasted, but Roxy comes in and grabs her. So it's unclear if Rose is dead or not. Terezi is not quite dead yet. Oof. And then Arania realizes I may have overestimated myself. John gets interrupted in the middle of beating the shit out of Caliborn with being teleported away again. He could have ended everything right then and there if he had been left to just kill Caliborn with his bare hands. Oh my god. And the horses. So Arania, like the Empress had her hands on Arania, but we didn't see Arania die, so her fate's a bit uncertain. Rose's fate is a bit uncertain. She was stabbed in the chest, but we didn't get a thing saying that her death was just or heroic or anything. And Roxy showed up and teleported her away. Why would she do that if there wasn't a chance still for Rose to be alive? Or like why would it show Roxy taking Rose away from the blast if Rose was already dead? Yeah, I guess we'll just have to read and see. Though it could be that Roxy was just like acting out of instinct and didn't realize Rose was already stabbed and dead. Maybe. Okay, hold on. You guys I missed some messages here. Hold on. The windsock does accompany. Yeah. And then Rainy just started doing that bullshit. Yeah, like dude, why'd you have to have Terezi stab herself? Why? I'm kind of glad Jake died. The page looks so terrible, like a cheesy comic book hero's outfit. It did. He got such a bad outfit, such a bad god tier outfit. I'm glad the rest died too. Oh come on, not all of them. You can't be glad all of them died. What didn't Gamzee do? I don't think we ever like found out for sure like how long he was under Arania's influence or not. So it's a bit unclear, I think. Yeah, Arania realizes I may have overestimated myself. Horses, yes. Also, Crocker tier is apparently rage bound. What was I say that? I guess yeah. This flash broke me the first time I saw it. I had to genuinely stop reading for 30 minutes and get a cup of cocoa. Yeah. The flash behind Jane. It wasn't life. It was rage, or at least purple. Oh. It's just the death icon. It's purple. Hold on. We're gonna give this one more watch. Oh, was it just death? Okay. No, I just want to like make sure, like, just give it one watch where I'm not like, I remember that Arania is backdooring that psychic move using the dead before us, Miggy does, but the Empress can just move planets with her powers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like their chances against the Empress, especially now that most of our characters are dead. Oh. Oof. Since Aurelians don't have psychic powers, just the telepathic powers. Okay. He sacrificed himself to save Jane, and Jane got stabbed anyways. Ugh. Wow, no, boring, bullshit, dumb noise, who cares, whatever, morons. Worthless garbage, stupid. I didn't realize that up there. Ugh. The Dave one hurts because he was doing so well in that fight before. I thought he was doing so well. Just everyone, oh god, it all hurts. It all hurts. Yellow because his aspect is B. Oh my god. Oh. So yeah, Rose. Rose's fate is uncertain. Irania's fate is uncertain. Pretty much everyone else is dead. Yeah, pretty much everyone except for the Empress, Rose, and Urania is dead. And Rose and Urania might be. It's a game over, yeah. So does that mean they lost 2 games? So do they have to start a new game session again? Or go back in time or something? Or is this just a doomed timeline again? Or like how do we go forward from this? Damn, this team sucks ass. Yeah. Like how do we go forward from this? Oh God. Yeah, Dave doesn't want to time travel and he's dead now anyway. So seriously, why was nobody protecting the healers? Oh yeah, you can't let your healers die. That's rule number 1. Oh. Everyone's dead. I do love Caliborn just sitting there like, what just happened? Did I just get my ass kicked? What? Like, oh my God. Ugh. Why didn't they just swap to Bucky? Oh my God. Everyone's dead. Oh God, that sucks so bad. Oh, that hurt. Everything about that hurt. Everything about that hurt so bad. Oh. Oh. Okay, so Irania's not dead yet, but she's not in a great... She kind of earned this. She kind of called this on herself, but why'd she have to bring everyone down with her? I'd love for the contestant to do this to me. Keep it in the bedroom. Oh, she's terrified. Oh God. Crap. Oh no! No! She's gonna get the ring! No! I forgot about the ring! Oof. And now Irania's back to being dead. Snap. Oh yeah. So now Irania's dead. Okay, so now everyone's dead except for the Empress and maybe Rose and Roxy. So Roxy's alive, Rose is maybe dead, and the Empress is obviously still here. So, like, is that everyone who came out of this encounter alive? Is that everyone? Just the Empress, Roxy, and maybe Rose. She wasn't even God tier. They just wanted to let her know that death was just. Yeah. Miss Paint is alive. Miss Paint is eternal. You can't kill Miss Paint. Oh, yeah, she wasn't even good. She was she? Honestly, I don't remember which of the trolls are God tier or not. But that would be so funny if she wasn't. They just wanted to let us know that, yeah, her death was just. Yeah, her and Mina are the only ones who did it. Okay, yeah. Oh, but okay, so yeah, the Empress, Roxy, and maybe Rose. Everyone else died in that situation. Oh my God. Yeah, not everyone wears the outfits. Oh, it is John just appearing in the middle of the aftermath. And he's like, what the hell? What the fuck happened here? Yeah, he is, yeah. Irania wears them earlier, stay with Mina. But yeah, they're not required. Can you change the color? That's a good point. Can you change the color of the outfits? No, okay. Oh, and things are closing up now. Really slowly. I'm suspicious of this slow close. Oh, hello? We got a little, just Caliborn's face in the corner there. I think you can change the design, but the color scheme must last. The color is tied to your aspect. Changing the color would be silly, maybe. Should have spent more time leveling up your fashions. What is Crocker tier? Oh. Act 6, Act 4. Okay, so now we're out of the intermission. Oh, we're in Act 6, Act 4. Oh my god, so many layers of acts. What Jane was. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe there's a kitty camper handy stash for it. We see Mina actively lamented about the fact that she can change the way her thief outfit looks, but can't change the color. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's just there on the ground. Oh my god, okay, yeah. Oh! A teen didn't like the direction of my story, so he came and beat me up. Yeah, the tiara was messing with her maid outfit. It's normally brown, like how it is, but she first got tears. But oh my god, I love I love Calibor just sitting there like oh, a teen didn't like the direction of my story, so he came and beat me up. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I love how he turns into the crappy art style that he used. Criticism of my Homestuck? Oh my god. And bear in mind that one time my leg was bitten off and I tragically lost a sister to murder. You're the one who murdered her, dude! Who doesn't know the struggle of online teens wanting to beat you up for your art? Yeah, dude, this is something that every creative must learn on the internet, that sometimes people just hate your stuff. Sometimes people just hate your shit. Yeah, I love how he's look, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and keep in mind my sister was murdered. Like, dude, you're the one who murdered her! You were the one doing the murdering! I mean, technically he didn't murder her with his own hands, technically. As such, I must admit to being succumbed to a new low of depressing emotions. As a tortured artist and so much talented promise, an intellectual darling, and cultural magnitude, there can be no doubt. This is my nadir. The blackest ball before the hold, the dark night of the feelings. I bust my cherub hump for you people. Day in and day out, I bring home the fucking bacon. I accomplish enough premium content to choke your gluttonous candy holes, which serve to barely muffle your noisy cravings for more and for more. And I do this for what? If you outsource murder, that isn't you murdering them technically. Wow, I wonder if Hussy's maybe venting a little here. I'm grateful, dude. I know what the crux to this horrible problem is. It is that I am misunderstood. The atrocious haters and weak children will say that I am a monster, that I am the biggest bad guy, and that my evil crimes need to be stopped using tantrum punches. But no, I am just a simple artist. Sure, some of their lies have some correct qualities. Yes, it is true, I hate many things and want them dead. Like all non-cherubs who aren't me. So both everyone who isn't a cherub and everyone who isn't you could just say just everyone who isn't you, since that includes, all non-cherubs, dude. Yes, I mostly want to see every living thing turned extinct in bad ways. And okay, I've always been a sucker for making funny murders happen. But those are really just hobbies. They don't define me. Nice, space racist too, California gotta go. Committing genocide on a truly incomprehensible scale. But no, what really got him canceled is his shitty art. My true passion is telling stories. I hugely insist that I walk the path of not of a villain, but of an artist. I bleed the blood of a craftsman. As of what on Earth, right? As of what, yeah, exactly. There is truth in that. Space speciest, completely different. I sweat the stuff of a gentle soul. Dude, are you actually crying there? And I weep the tears of a poet. And like any beautiful art poet, who in the struggle of creative calamity, I must retreat to my craft. I will fall back on the fucking basics. Form, line, angle, line, more lines, additional angles. Dude, he's intentionally limiting himself to right angles? Oh my god. He is digging into that art tablet that hurts my soul more than anything. Like, oh my god, he is carving that thing to bits. Oh my god. Keep venting to hashtag Vance. Thanks. This is me as I try to draw an OC at this very moment. Yeah. Oh my god. I will regroup. I will rebuild my vision from Pixel 1. I will reinvent myself as an artist, and again I will rise. Pure art skill! Like a phoenix from the ashes. Play on words. The asses belong to the haters, of course, which I handed to them personally with my strong, bare hands. And so I bide my time. Blueprint. Perfecting every aspect of my craft. Polishing while demolishing. Honing while owning. And in time, you will see my masterpiece. But the thing is... Silly hoot! Project Caliborn's masterpiece. Backers 15. Pledged of 1 zillion goal. 1 zillion equals mandatory minimum min-max goal. Oh my god. He opened a fucking Patreon. Masterpieces don't come cheap. I know I said blah blah, I'm a sensitive artist, my soul is crying, stuff like that. But let's face the crass facts. I am a goddamn businessman, and art costs fucking money. Oh my god. And so I will need you to plunge your grubby fists far down your money pockets and donate generously to the next and greatest act of Homestuck. You won't be disappointed. As we speak, my closest friends and allies are taking deep and chipping in, totally optionally. Or else. The savvy cash giver will also be pleased to know that I am graciously accepting Calcoins, the bleeding edge of modern imaginary currency, which I recently made up with my computer and can confidently claim to largely understand. Oh my god, of course, Bitcoin. Please stand by very impatiently. Through the next lengthy barrage of not important stuff, I will be using lots of fancy software money to craft my swan song. Tune in next time on Homestuck for the thrilling and artistically unbelievable conclusion of Homestuck. He's mining crypto. Is Caliborn starting a rug pull Kickstarter? Caliborn, just make a Ko-fi, I'll donate. Bye forever. Almost. Oh my god. X6X6 intermission for it. No! We're going back into the intermissions? We just got out of the intermissions! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh, trying to be sad again. Oh god, this is a mess. Oh dear. Oh, the planets are broken. You can come back later if you want. Go back to Caliborn. No. Yeah, all the planets are wrecked except whose planets are these? I think would that be John and Rose then who are still there? Just a giant candy corn. Oh god. He just got teleported into the middle of the aftermath. Don't sink a single ball. My god. I think Desi and Arania suck at pool. Act, intermission. Those are your only options. Too dark of a blue. Roxy. Okay. Okay, so Roxy and Rose are the only ones whose planets haven't been smashed. And they were the only ones who escaped. What? No? John's text is a darker blue, that's John's. And I think this is the blue of John's text. I think it is John and Rose. Cause let's see, Dave, Dirk, Jane is the purple. No, I think Jane was the light blue. Wasn't John's more cyan? No. No, John was a darker blue. I think Jane was the lighter blue. And like Rose was definitely the pink. So yeah, it's John and Rose. Yeah, yes, this is Jane's planet here. Where are the greens? Oh, Jade and Jane. And Roxy and no, Jane wasn't green. Jade and Jake, yeah. Jake and Jade. Yeah, that's what I meant, thank you. Their rose was more purple. Oh, is it Roxy? Is Roxy the pink? Yeah, we're just standing here trying to figure out whose planet wasn't destroyed. It's either Rose or Roxy. And either of them would work. I think Roxy, because Rose was still stabbed and in rough shape. So I think it would make more sense if it was Roxy's planet. But but yeah, we'll see if we just keep going on. So let's just move on and not make Mixolydy sit through this for another 50 minutes. We're wide. We're widened here. Oh my god. Okay. Just flying through space. Yeah. Everything's destroyed. Wide stuck. No, it's fine. Thank you for making us get a move on. You're the only reason we get anything we get anything done here. Oh, okay. Oh wow. And now we're in Tallstuck. Oh god. It's just like everything's empty, everything's destroyed, and nobody's here. Oh. And you're just here, yeah. We're just switching between wide and tall. Oh god, but this is like devastating. Oh. Just nothing, just rubble, just destruction. Oh god. Yeah, the imagery absolutely rules. Yeah, and everyone who died had their planets destroyed. Oh, person? Hello? Dirk? Oh my god. Me personally, I would have parried the planets. Oh, hey, Dirk! Is this real Dirk and not imaginary brain Dirk? Hey there. Are you Dave's bro? Hey! Did you hear me? Where is everyone? I'm John, by the way. You could have blocked it easily! It's just a whole planet being thrown at you. No big deal. Oh wait, no wait, Dirk said. John. Could you please just leave me alone? I think it is imaginary Dirk. And he's like, oh wait, no, or it's just the Stardust glitches. Or it could be imaginary Dirk and he's the like fading away and slowly falling apart without Jake there to Okay, yeah. People can't see imaginary Dirk anyways. Yeah, that's true. And he's in Jake's head, and Jake is dead. Yeah. It was the brief moment of him glitching out that made me think like, oh, is it imaginary Dirk? Before I remember like, oh, Stardust glitching is still happening, going on. Why? What? I don't understand. Do you know what happened here? Yeah. Jake coma theory. Or coma theories. Jake coma theory. Oh god. Everything's just gone. I failed. Oof. And John being the only thing on screen that's not glitching out? Oh, beautiful. Oh my god. You can't even see him anymore. Quick, John, blow away the dust. Oh. Who? Yes. Hello? Come on, Rose. Please don't be dead, Rose. Oh. I think she is dead. I think Roxy was too late. Roxy? Oh. What happened to Rose? But I don't think we got a just or heroic signifier for her death. So she can't be dead. Mom, please wake up. It's me, your daughter, kind of. Please don't die. Rose. Oh, she's still alive. And it was Roxy's planet. You were right that Rose was purple. Yeah. Oh. What happened to me? Okay, so Rose is still alive for now. Okay. She's good. The witch got you with her fork, but you're gonna be okay. Okay, she's good. She's alive. One person survived. Hooray! Oh, that's nice. Maybe you shouldn't try to talk now. You saved me, didn't you? Thanks, but she's gone, isn't she? For good, I mean. Which one? There were so many people who died. Who are we talking about? Oh, Kanea? I think? I saw her die. And it's a shame how... A shame that I never even got to tell her I loved her. Who? Kanea. But you too, Mom. Oh, you too. Oh, God, that hurts! Oh, that hurts! Oh, that you two really hurt me. It nearly hit me. Cause yeah, there's Roxy here, but her mom, the mom that she actually raised her and that she had problems with, is dead and gone. Oh, that was another 30 minutes at a second cup of cocoa right there. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Duh! Why does everyone keep dying out of nowhere here? Oh. It does feel like all those deaths kind of came out of nowhere, right? Yeah, I cried in class when I read this and I had to leave and also cried in the bathroom. Game over! Yeah, holy shit! Oh my god! Oh. Okay. Just need like a moment. Okay. So let's see. On the new human side, let's see. Jane's dead. Jake's dead. Roxy's alive. Dirk is alive, but he was kind of glitching out a lot there. So and on the original human side, it's just John, I think. Well, Rose too. Well, it's John and Rose. Thought for a while that it would just be John, but Rose is alive now too. So John and Rose and Roxy and Jake. So half of our humans are dead. God, hold on. But which of the trolls are still alive? Are there any trolls still alive? Carcat's dead. Aradia, okay, Aradia's still alive. Tavros, dead. Solux, dead. Nepeta, dead. Kanea, dead. Terezi, dead. Vriska, dead. Esquius, dead. Gamzee, dead. Eriton, dead. Pfeffery, dead. So Aradia's still around, yeah. Aradia is the only troll still alive. And Dirk, Roxy, Rose, and John are the only humans alive. She's alive, but she's in hell. Okay, yeah. So really we just have, like, the 4 humans. So things are looking a bit doomed. Hell, Michigan, to be specific. Candicia is a troll who's alive too. Yeah, but I meant, you know what I meant. I meant trolls on our side. Trolls who are friends. The Candicia is not a friend. In fact, she's killed many of the friends. Oh my god, okay. So things are looking kind of fucked, dude. Our side? I'm on her side, so from where I'm sitting, she's on our side. We'll say on John's side, because I think John is probably the closest to, like, an actual, like, audience surrogate that's in here. So we'll say, is Aradia on our side? It's unclear. It's too complicated. Like main character trolls. Like, Andessi is, more of an antagonist. I'm trying to figure out a way, like, you can tell I'm struggling to find out a way to describe, like, our main group of trolls that doesn't apply or not apply to everyone else. But yeah, I think things are kind of fucked. We're kind of screwed. Game over, only 2,000 more pages is something I remember. The next, like, 2,000 pages are just, like, an epilogue showing how fucked up things are now that most of our people are dead. Heroic. No, she did die! No! No! Sorry if I just, like, blew out your eardrums or whatever. Oh my god. No, I thought she was just like, no! So it's just John, Dirk, and Roxy, and who knows what's going on with Dirk right now. He was kind of consumed by glitches. Oh my god! No! No! I really thought she was gonna be okay! No! At least she can be with Kinea now. Oh, yeah, people were not being very subtle in chat, but I guess subtle enough, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, apparently I can't take a hint. Oh, I should have gotten that from like her eyes closing there. I should have gotten that just from, oh my god. I thought we meant this. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought you guys were talking about like her like with Kanea being dead and her mom and like and oh no! Oh no! No! Roxy's the only one of my fave girls that's still alive. No! Oh my god! This is why we don't talk about stuff that hasn't happened yet. Oh! Oh my god! Oh no! No! God, it must have been killing you guys, me just staying at this panel for so long, going on, talking, and like, oh my god, literally the next one, dead. Oh my god. Gotta use the misunderstandings to weave intricate tales to make this shit hit harder, yeah, oh my god! Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna get some more water and use the chance to, wallow in my feelings. Oh my god! They killed her! Hello. Rose is dead, and so I am dead inside. Okay, we play with your emotions like putty. Yeah, you do! Oh my god. Seriously, how do we go on from here? How do we go on from here? We have 3 living humans of the 8 we started with. We mourn and we continue. Yeah, we can only move forward. Oh god, I think Roxy really thought she was gonna live too. Is she? Oh, and John doesn't even know if everyone else is dead yet. I think he may be starting to get an idea of it, but like, I mean, it is game over. Is there anything past this? That's true, yeah. Is there anything past this? Or do we start a new game? Do we get, oh my god. Oh god. I'm sorry. Oh, like John doesn't even know that like Dave is dead, Jade is dead, Carcat is dead, everyone's dead. He doesn't even know yet. He just knows Roxy's dead, and Dirk asked for some time, and like, oh my god. Like what, the next like 1,000, 2,000 pages, just like black space as the world falls apart, game over. Oh my god. No, Roxy's still here. Roxy's still here. Rose is dead. Rose is dead. Oh. I got here too late to do anything. Because as far as I may think I've come, I still don't know what I'm doing. Dave's bro in the funny pants was right, but not about himself. I was the one who let everyone down. I'm the failure. It's me. John, you had literally no way to stop the teleporting around. There's like nothing you could have done. No, she's alive. Rose, however, yeah. If I chose to dub this part of the comic, it's gonna get real sad. Yeah, oh my god, right? John, I don't think there's anything you could have done. I think you would have just died too. You saw Dirk? Where is he? He was back there, floating near all the exploded planets. He told me to leave him alone, so I did. And now he's stuck somewhere inside all those shitty glitches, which just keep getting worse. Geez, John, making everything about yourself as usual? Shaking my head. Rose is just died. Let's give him a moment before we start picking apart his behavior. Let's give him a moment to be grieving and selfish for a bit. Oh my god. Do you think we can get him out? He's like my only friend who isn't dead yet. Oh my god. And John doesn't have any friends who aren't dead, and he doesn't even know it yet! Oh god. I don't know. I have been able to clean up some glitches here and there, but they're everywhere now. It's like the whole universe is corrupted. Or more than just the universe. You know what I mean. There's no way I can use my windy powers to blow it all away anymore. And even if I did, then what? Everything's gotten so fucked up. Yeah. Oh. Poor Rose. She was always too brave for her own good. This is exactly what happened last time. Last time? It was years ago, when Jack killed our parents. At least we get one of my favorite ships in Breathalyzer. Breathalyzer? Oh, John and Roxy? I hadn't thought of that before, but I could see it work. And we tried to fight him, but we weren't strong enough to face him yet, so he killed her. But at least that time I could bring her back to life. How? Just a certain name. Or just, like, using a certain method. I was reading this, and then I glanced over to where you said, like, oh, that's a good name for that ship, and my brain merged the two. That's a damn good name for that ship. It is. Because drunk. Oh, Breathalyzer. Oh my god. Yeah, she's not drunk right now. Just like using a certain method that is not an option anymore. That's the weird thing about this for me. I'm sitting here looking at my dead friend, and it's really sad, but at the same time, all of this has already happened before. The death and tragedy and stuff, getting painted into a corner of yet another unwinnable situation, it keeps happening, and I don't know how to stop it. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, like, that is a perfect ship name. I love when ship names get creative like that instead of just, like smashing the two names together. But we can't give up, right? I mean, we've all been in worse situations and gotten out of those, right? Have we really? Yeah, I don't think... Like, everyone's kind of dead with no way to bring them back right now, so, people used to do Roxygen as well, but I think Breathalyzer is cooler. Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of good. Taking credit for an established ship name is incredibly based. Get careful on that high horse. Oh, don't fall off. It is a beautiful ship name. It is a beautiful ship name. Have we really? Yeah, I don't think these have been worse than this before. All the trolls are dead. The majority of the humans are dead. Literally, it's just John, Roxy, God, Dirk. Yeah. Like, it's literally just them. They're all that's left after a team of, let's see, 12 trolls. Like, there were 20 of them at the start, and now it's just 3 of them. With the 12 trolls plus the 8 humans, it was 12 of them. And not even counting, like, the other trolls. So I guess it would be, let's see, 24 plus 8. So it would be 31. There would be 31. It started with 31s. 32. Yes, it would be 32. You're right. I'm bad at math. Okay. Like, there were 32 of them. Like, 2 sets of 12 trolls and 2 sets of 4 humans. 12 plus 12 plus 8. Yeah. 24 plus 8, 32. Giving it any love is insane. Like, and now it's just down to 3. Oh, it's like, there's like less than a 10th of our team is left alive. You can't even scratch the session again because Dave's plan was already used for the scratch and the alpha kids have no device to scratch. Yeah. So they're kind of screwed right? Right? Like, I mean, I guess not completely. I mean, there are things they can do in the afterlife and the bubbles and stuff. Like, we see, like they had their plans that were going on, but then, Arania kind of screwed that up with her plan. So who knows what can even happen anymore? Like, what? Hopefully. I mean, I guess there's still Calliope. Something with Calliope could happen. Like you have to get to the bubbles, and all the people who could navigate it are dead. Yeah. What are the rules? Yeah. Okay. Like even if they win at this point, like everyone who's dead, is there a way to stop them from being dead? Like even if they somehow miraculously managed to win the game at this point, the people who are dead would still be dead. It would still be like, oh my god, but game over. Aren't the bubbles right there? Sure, yeah, like, can they get back to the bubbles and go in there? Like in the void? Yeah, like, can they? How would they? No, they're in the furthest string territory. Yeah, that's true. So they can't even, they might in their dreams, could they? In their dreams, could they maybe make contact? But like, they can fly, like, it would take a while, but they could probably fly there eventually. Like, yeah, but navigating the void is the hard part. True. It said you need a mastery over time to even navigate it properly. But yeah, so they can at least make contact with them through their dreams. Probably. But like, and like, if it's truly game over, like in the truest sense, then like, would the game rules even still apply? Like, game over, now it's the epilogue, do whatever you can, like, more things are possible now because they're not beholden to the game rules, maybe? Like, it's not the hard part if you don't really have any destination in mind. True, yeah. But John and Roxy don't have dream cells anymore. Oh my god, that's true. What about, I don't remember, does Dirk still have? I think he does. I don't think he ever got, like, I don't remember if Dirk has a dream self now or not. Oh yeah, that's right. It is kind of mutually exclusive with God tier. So, okay, so you don't need a dream self to dream in the bubbles. Oh yeah, because we have seen them in the dream bubbles regardless. I mean, because we know that John, like, that's how he got the ring and stuff. So okay, so you don't need a dream self to go in the dream bubbles, so they're not screwed there. But like, oh my god, I'm trying to think, like, is there there are still a few threads of hope here. The few threads of hope is that it's not impossible to do stuff in the dream bubbles. They can still do things to help in the dream bubbles. Calliope is still there in the dream bubbles, hidden away. There's still the possibility that we could possibly bring Calliope back and she could somehow, and she could, like, find her alternate self or, like, somehow help against Caliborn. That's the only hope for, like, defeating Caliborn that we still have that I can think of. Well, no, that was them physically passing the bubbles during the 3-year journey, at least for Dave and Rose. Oh, wait, I forgot. We gave up last year. Yeah, like Vriska gave up on her plan. So, but Calliope's still there. That's the only thing that gives me a little hope, is that Calliope's still there somewhere, hidden in the void, in the dream bubbles. That she's still hidden in the afterlife. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't think it's off topic, but, like, the only way we're going to find out any of this is if we still keep going. So, like, yeah, let's keep reading. I don't think it's off topic, because it is us theorizing, like, how can they still keep going in the plot? But, like, the only way we're gonna find out anything is if we keep reading. So yeah, let's keep going. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Liddy. But we can't give up, right? I mean, okay, yeah, that's where I left off. Like, yeah, we haven't been in worse situations, right? I don't think you have been in worse situations. I think this is the worst it's been. Well, no, I guess we haven't. I guess this is, like, may be quite honestly, okay. I guess this, like, may be quite literally the worst thing that's ever happened. I mean, not to put too fine a point on ranking shitty things, but this is about as unbelievably shitty as it gets. I keep thinking about what I could have done or what I still could do if only I somehow could learn to control this. Or, like, even better understand this stupid, zappy, retconny, whatever it is. Blah. Oh yeah, because he can change things. He can actually change things with his, like, fourth wall teleportation thing. He can actually change things. So if he could get control of that, he could change things for the better and maybe prevent all that from happening. John, yo, chill. Chill? Yes, maybe we should try to, like, not worry about shit so much anymore. Why not? There are so many problems! I know all about the problems, and we're both way brave and all, and I'm sure between us, we proved that hella many times already, but man, I never wanted anything more than to meet my mom, to meet Rose, I mean, and to just be with her and talk and try to understand this bond I felt like we always had without ever knowing each other. I kept getting so close, dreaming about her, waking up too soon, and finally, last time I woke up, it was just in time to see her die. It's like the witch was holding out just long enough for the dream to feel like a real possibility before taking it away. Then you take that ultra sad thing and pile on all the other brutal manure raining down on this epic charade, and I've got to say, John, this is starting to feel an awful lot like the end. The end? Yeah. Whatever the end of the road feels like, has got to feel like this. Maybe we should just admit to ourselves this is probably what it's like when you find yourself in a timeline where everything went wrong. And you know it means you're doomed. The only thing left to do is face the fact you have to write it out into nothingness. Stop worrying so much and try to let go. Like, maybe this is, yeah, like, if Arania really did, like, do something that wasn't in the, in the alpha timeline, like, maybe all this did happen because she successfully made this a doomed timeline. Maybe this all did happen because it became a doomed timeline because of what Arania did. Yeah, like, everything went to shit so fast. Oh, like, it does feel like it came, like, out of nowhere. That, like, it would make sense to me if that was because it became a doomed timeline. If that's why everything happened how it did. Okay. You mean, like, what do you mean? I mean, accept that we lost. Admit that the people we wanted to be with, the life we always wanted, it was never gonna happen. Except maybe in the afterlife. Our friends are there, Callie's there, my mom is there. Why shouldn't we be there too? Why not just let the doomed timeline work its gloomy magics and slip away into nothing with the rest of this mess? You know what? Suicidal Roxy is not something I would have predicted. Oh, but damn, does it make sense in how everything happened. Like, I can't tell, does John know that literally everyone's dead? Oh. Hello? Hello? Terezi? Terezi? John echoing my thoughts perfectly. She's alive? Okay, we have exactly one living troll. Oh, okay. She lives! She lives! Whoa, are you okay? Oh, is she gonna collapse? Doof! Oh, she headbutted him. My teal goat never dies, baby! Let's go! Fix this! Oh, she's angry at everything. But yeah, John, I forgot that John can actually change things with his zappy power. So yeah, there's hope. There's hope still. There's hope still. Yeah, they're just having a fun time in the afterlife here. Is everyone just gonna pop up like all of a sudden all their friends start raining down? Popping up one by one. Oh my god. Wait, did I miss? We're in Homestuck. This was your home? Mm-hmm. Well, sort of. It looked more realistic when I lived here. Ah, yes, I recognize it now. It's just like Jake's home, but with less foliage. Foliage? On his Earth, these hills were covered in trees. In yours, I suppose, there was more care given to landscaping. Huh. That's interesting. Is it? I'm not sure that it is, particularly. Yeah, I guess not. But it is very nice here, even if it's only a stylistic approximation of your home. Pity there are no trees, though. I've never actually seen one. You haven't? Come to think of it, I've never even seen a plant. That's sad, that's sad. But yeah, I do love Jade's troll soda. She's so cute. They're both cute. Plenty of meat, though. Meat was left for us in great supply. Candy, too, but nary a plant for as far as the eye could see. That sounds terrible. When I was a kid, I grew up with plants all around me. But I was very lucky. I guess I took all the nice things about my life on this island for granted. I even had my own garden where I grew flowers and vegetables and fruits and such. My Gerber is doing this while people die. Seems about right. Yeah. Like they have no way of knowing unless like all the dead people start showing up. That's all I ever ate. The things I grew myself. Ooh. But I will admit to having developed a taste for meat since becoming a dog. Meat is very good. For all the complaints I might have about my childhood, near exclusive subsistence upon raw flesh is not one. But then, I'm sure that comes with the territory of being a monster. I didn't mean to change the subject. Please tell me about your garden. Calliope, don't call yourself a monster. You're such a sweetie, even when you have your true face on. You're such a sweetie. You're such a sweetie. Stop being so down on yourself. My grandpa set it up for me in the atrium. I would spend hours tending to my plants and playing music for them. It was one of the places where I was the happiest I can remember being. I miss that garden. I mean, she's not technically wrong. Technically. You know, she's not saying it for technicality. She's saying it to be like, like be down on herself. I won't stand for that. I won't stand for that. She's a goober, but cherubs are actually monsters. Yeah, but yeah, I guess. But I still won't stand for it. She's a sweetie pie and she deserves to know she is one. What happened to it? It blew up. But then I built my house way up on top of where it used to be. In the years since that happened, I thought about rebuilding it as a way to pass the time on my long, lonely journey, but I was too depressed to grow anything. Yeah, what does actually a monster mean? Like what makes them any more monstrous than any more monsters than like just being like aliens like the trolls? Like how are we defining this here? Yes. I believe I can sympathize. What sort of place did you grow up in that didn't have plants? Was it a desert? Of a sort, yes. It was Earth, actually. Huh? My Earth was much less hospitable towards life than yours. I'm sure I was the only living thing left on the planet. That sounds lonely. It was. But didn't you say meat was left for us earlier? Oh. Was someone else there? Yes, technically. But he was only there while I slept. Who? My brother. Oh, I had a brother too. It's funny we keep discovering ways that we are alike. Yes, but not so much in this way. For one thing, you and your brother never detested each other, to my knowledge. Yeah. Also, you and he spent most of your lives apart. To you, I'm sure it seemed a cruelty to grow up so divided, but to me, that would have been a great liberty. Yeah. Have you seen their full forms? Are humans monsters? Like, I don't think we can, go calling them monsters just for the sake of their appearance. This is where you and your brother lived? Yeah, it's kind of sad. Ooh. Callie. Yeah, I know several humans I'd call monsters. Yeah, yeah. When you said you were a monster, what did you mean? Were you just being hard on yourself, or did you mean that literally? I think she was doing both, actually. I think she was saying both. No, I was being rather literal about my true appearance. I see. And your brother looks the same way too, I take it. Yes. We look identical, though he was surely more a monster than I. He still is. Was this his tooth? Yes. It was once mine as well, but that is a topic which would require some elaboration. To tell you the truth, I would rather not talk about my brother, or anything from my past, really. Dwelling on it for long makes me feel very anxious. That's okay, we don't have to talk about it. It's just seeing this tooth and listening to your voice. I think I'm finally starting to remember something. Oh, what do you remember? I remember you. Me? Yes, I'm quite sure now that we met once before while I was asleep. It was you, and yet it wasn't. Do you mean to say you saw my true appearance? I think so. Hey God, I hope I didn't frighten you. I was a little scared at first, actually, but it was not so much because of what you looked like. Your voice was the same, and I can tell now that you're basically the same person she was, yet you seemed so different. So much more serious. Also, you were a god tier. What do you think it means, Callie? If that was you, but not quite you, then who was it? That was a version of myself I could have become, but for whatever reason did not. She is the one I'm supposed to find, but it would seem you found her first. I see. An alternate universe version of yourself? Yes, the version who was able to defeat my brother before he could commit his mayhem. That makes sense. No wonder she was so... Well, no offense to her, but you're much friendlier. I was that bad, was I? Or... she? Not really. How much longer we got? Let's see. We've got about 40 minutes. We got a bit yet. Not really. It was not long at all before I could tell she was good. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to remember about the encounter. She had a lot to say. What did she tell you? She mainly told me stories. She seemed to really like telling stories, so I think your personality must have been in there somewhere. You don't, by any chance... You want to know if I remember any? Yes, it's been coming back to me little by little. I think I can retell some of them. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you help me? How? Do you have anything to write on? A pad of paper or such? I think so. One moment. Yeah! How's this? Perfect. Okay, I will write the words and you can draw the pictures. Oh, what a good idea. Yes, wait, okay, where to begin? If I recall, the first story was about how she defeated her brother, but I don't remember much about that one. And maybe you don't even want to hear a story about that has to do with him. That would be the way in which she and I differ. My story was the other way around. That makes sense. The rest of her stories, I think, were meant to account for the differences in her way of in the way her life went. Ooh, how interesting. Now I'm very curious. So she went on to tell another story, but not one about your brother, but one about mine. It already sounds like a much more pleasant story. Well, not exactly. Oh dear. Well, now I'm worried. Things have already gone so terribly. I'm very concerned. This is a story about how we die. Of course! Of course! Great. Ugh. powers you were talking about earlier. Huh? Do not hum me, Egbert. You look like an idiot, but we both know you're no fool. Hey. I wouldn't argue with her, John. She's all bloody and she clearly means business. Okay, you're right. Yes, Trezzy, I agree to the fact that I look like an idiot, primarily because you seem badly wounded and angry. Are you sure you're okay? Shut up! On Ross's Rainbow Candy Planet! Oh, on Rose's Rainbow Candy Planet, you appeared and said you had the ability to change things, to alter history without dooming the timeline. Oh, yeah, the thing with that is, wait a minute. Trezzy, are those Jade's shoes? Maybe. Maybe? Yes. Yes as in yes, or yes as in maybe? Yes as in maybe! Trezzy, why are you wearing Jade's shoes? Where's Jade? Jade's dead. Yeah, okay, so now he's finding out everyone's dead. Oof. Man. Not Jade too. Are you sure? Yes, John. I mean, like, dead? Everybody's dead, John. Everybody? Even Dave? He's dead, John. Everybody's dead. Everybody is dead, John. So, Jade, Dave, Carcat, they're all, even the cute mayor guy who Dave loves so much. It always comes back to the mayor. There's no place like, I want to be a witch. Oh my god, poor John. John, let's not do this. Damn it. Well, did you actually take Jade's pulse? You know, she does like to sleep a lot. I sniffed both her and Dave's poignantly overlapping torsos very carefully for a human pulse. Alas, I found none. Rest in peace, Mayor, the only true casualty here. Oh, and then we decided to take her shoes. Yes. And you thought that was an appropriate thing to do. Why exactly? John, her shoes were red, sparkly, and delicious. I am only flesh and blood. Ugh, you're such a weirdo. Why are all troll girls so weird? Every single one I've met is some kind of depraved lunatic. All the troll boys I've met are just lame weenies, though. Oh, except for Carcat. Carcat was great. May he rest in peace. Don't fucking say that! What? He's not dead! But you just said... I mean, he doesn't have to be. I did not come here to bathe in the repugnant attitude of a defeatist dork. I came here to force said dork to use his incredible and totally unprecedented powers to set everything right, even if it means stabbing him until he complies. Okay, you don't need to stab me, really. Don't you think I want to? We just lost everyone we cared about. Of course, I want to go back and change things. I just have no idea how. That is not my problem. Just a lack of stylish gemstone-studded footwear is also not my problem, as of precisely today. These things are your problems to solve, both the pitiable lack of command over your zappy prowess, as well as the grotesque pair of banana loafers on your feet. Ugh, I frickin' hate troll girls. John. Ooh. What? Have you ever seen your denizen? No. Well, I almost did once. What happened? I was tricked into going to see him early by a blind prankstress who shall remain nameless. That's right. He did try to trick him into getting killed. But at the last minute, I was talked out of it by a pal from the future. I wasn't ready to see him yet. I would have died if I did. Okay, but like, what if you are now? Oh, what if I'm what? Ready. I mean, if now's not the right time, then when even would be? I guess you have a point. Would that actually accomplish anything, though? Dunno, man. I'm just spitballing here. They're supposed to be these ginormous monsters that you either fight or you listen to their riddles and they help solve all your problems or something, aren't they? More or less. I think their purpose is a bit more mysterious than that, and I guess more like majestic? Majestic? I don't know. I'm probably not the best guy to ask about denizens. Jade meant hers, but she's... A sprite could explain it better than me. Didn't you ever talk to your sprite about them? Nah, me and Pfeffert had never talked much about that stuff. We mainly traded lame puns and talked about our shitty love lives. You did? Wow, what kind of sprite did you even have? Never mind. I did not mean to touch upon yet another sad subject. Anyway, maybe you're right, and my denizen could help me with these problems, but at the same time, there are so many problems. Even if I learned to control my powers better, we would still have to deal with all this glitchy bullshit. I could zap around and fix everything, but if it's all still garbled, how would I even know it was fixed? Maybe you were right, Roxy. What if it's all too much to overcome this time, even for Typheus? I've had enough! John, you slandered our troll males as weenies, and while I could not possibly dispute this characterization, today I will listen to excuses from none other than the supreme weenie himself. You will go see your denizen at once. Ask him to help you understand your powers and accept whatever price he demands. This is not negotiable. God, all right. I was going to agree to go see him anyway. Can't a guy just think out loud a bit before making a big decision? No. Wow, okay, my bad, I guess. Yes, stop thinking. You've always been terrible at it. Leave the mind work to me. Fine, then I guess it's settled. I will go to Loas and see my denizen. But what will you guys do? Probably nothing. Nothing? If you are successful, then we will stop existing. Teresi being the only sane person ever. Yeah, checkmate Egbert human. Yeah, I doubt the only one who actually has any idea what to do in this situation. Okay. If you're successful, then we will stop existing, and I doubt it would be like having to live the rest of my life. I doubt it will be like having to live the rest of our lives in a doomed timeline. Technically, that is what we're doing right now. I presume that since you have been endowed with the ability to rewrite causality, not unlike the mechanism behind the scratch, everything as it is but now will simply cease to be. She looted Jade's dead body for shiny shoes. They're free shoes. Yeah. What is Jade gonna do? Get mad? Yeah. What would you have her do? They were free shoes. They were just sitting there. Jade didn't need them anymore. Oh. What? I mean, even though everything in this timeline is about as shitty as it gets, that still seems kind of sad. Yeah, I think them is just the breaks, dude. I guess so. What do you think you will do with the time you have left? I don't know. Shit around all melancholy for a spell, question my life choices, probably bury my mom somewhere in the desert, give her a quick funeral, say goodbye to her and everything else, and then curl up into a ball and wait to unexist. Holy shit, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Why'd you have to tell me that? Hey, you asked. No, that sucks. Don't do that. Roxy gave too real of an answer. Why not? Because it's a stupid plan for crappy idiots. JFC, what a burn. I think I might cease to exist just from that burn. Yes, laugh at my truly sick burn if you must, but everyone's getting on my case for being so defeatist, and that's the best plan you could come up with. I didn't get on your case for being defeatist, though. I was acting tons more defeatist than you on account of the emotions from my mom's tragic corpse. The troll's been the one busting your windsock, remember? No, that's fucked up. Why would you do that? What else is there to do, John? The timeline's about to be erased. It's true. I have been doing that. Yeah, I just think no matter who's going to stop existing when, if I do something proactive, then you should too. Even if only on principle. Such as, why don't you go see your denizen too? What? That's your denizen there, isn't it? No, that's a statue. Yes, I know it's a statue. I mean, it's a depiction of her, right? Oh, yeah. So if I'm going to see mine, why don't you go see yours too? Go see Nick's? Why? Why not? 'Cause I'm not the hero with the magic fix literally everything powers that need mastering. No, but you still have things to learn, don't you? Did you ever make that spike ball? No, but what would even be the point of that anymore? I don't know, it's just a thing you were going to set your mind to, but haven't done yet. Just like I said, I was going to get that magic ring so you can give it to your friend, remember that? Yeah, I haven't done that yet either, but that doesn't mean I have to give up on that idea. What if, after I see my denizen, what if I could still do that? I'm just saying you have no idea what there is to learn from her. Maybe finding out what there is to learn is most of what there is to learn? What if making alien spike balls is only the beginning of understanding your powers? What if she can help you channel some sort of incredible voidy thing? Voidy thing. Yes, like a windy thing, but with void instead of wind. What's a windy thing? A windy thing is obviously a bunch of damn wind blowing around. So you're saying she can teach me to make a void blow around? No, I didn't mean it that literally. I mean, maybe something more abstract? Like, I don't know, learn to phase out of reality and somehow preserve yourself in the void even if I alter history so that maybe when the time is right you can just pop back into reality? Wow, you really think she can tell me how to do that? I have no idea. I'm just saying, who knows? He has a point. We have no idea what powers she could do. And like, we really don't know what's gonna happen if he changes things so drastically. So, yeah, I think it's worth it for her to like do whatever she can in the time that's left. Yeah, we don't know much. We know practically nothing. And like, that's really the big problem, is not knowing stuff. So we should learn all we can, so we don't know less stuff. We stupid. We dumb. We just dumb. Yeah. We're just doing our best. I have no idea. I'm just saying, who knows? Not to be a wet windsock, John, but that sounds far-fetched as heck. Okay, yes, probably. It just feels shitty leaving you here to have a sad funeral and then stop existing. Sometimes, John, you just gotta throw a sad funeral for your dead teen mom and then stop existing. Let's shrug. Let's shrug, my little butt! We're not going to see Mike Dennison unless you agree to see yours. That's the deal, and that's final. Damn, son, as in damn literal offspring of some peeps I know. Should be abstract. Alive, Lalonde, just do what he says. Pointless obstinacy is a shared familial trait which is most unwelcome at this time. Yeah, let's just get a move on. Let's just get shit done at this point. Okay, fine. I go see some big-ass goddess of the night if it'll make you get this show on the stickin' road already. Thank you. That's all I ask. So, now? I guess? Like this exact actual second then? I don't know. Probably? Alright, I guess we should, like, go then? Yeah, no time like the present, right? Right. Then, so, hey, if this works and I somehow erase you from history, I mean, this version of you, yeah, if that happens, then, it was nice to meet you. This is fucking brutal. Yeah, Roxy, stop being me being told to do stuff, yeah. I'm not about to spend my final moments slowly bleeding to death while two human dorks oblivious to their own painfully evident romantic tension fumble through a drawn-out series of awkward goodbyes. Didn't you just meet, like, today? Oh, God, is it just me being, is it just me being asexual, or, like, I did not notice any kind of romantic tension there at all? Yeah. Oh, chicas, somebody flog me with another shitty clown. I can't take one more minute of you adorable dweebs. You don't wanna, yeah. You caught me at a bad time, Egbert and Lalonde. Any other day would be teasing you about this in a playful attempt to make you both uncomfortable by giggling maniacally. Look at me. I said, look at me! Does this strike you as the face which is prepared to giggle maniacally? It's a little there, but not the level Terezi is yelling about. Yeah. Good to know it's not just me being oblivious. I'm declaring this meeting of tragic yet adorable fuck-ups completely and utterly adjourned. Now say goodbye. There you go, just like that. Hey, what, you're just gonna walk away? How about a hug? Yes, the thing you do with your arms. Oh, not me. Don't touch me. With each other. Okay, just a little closer, and there you go. This isn't blast-off research, people. All right, I think that's going to do it. The goodbye has been secured. I mean, really, how do you even function on a day-to-day basis without me? How does anybody? Maybe they didn't? Guess that explains the mess we're in. Huh, fucking Eureka! Yeah, that's why everything fell to shit. It's because Terezi wasn't around. But I love that they tried to hug her and she's just like, no. You two hug each other. Don't touch me. Just like basically like maneuvering them around like dolls. Hop. Her expression there is so cute. Wow. Scarchel, you're pretty funny. I hope I meet you again. Or at least some version of myself means some version of yourself. Yeah, what an abstract wish. Fantasy wish giver dream cries don't even know what that meant enough to make it happen or not. He and his loyal entourage of religion wizards just shrugging at each other. Okay, so, good luck fixing all the shit, John. Anyway, I'm out. Phasing down to the core of this sucker for denizen time. Later, dudes. Poof. Off she goes. Bye. She didn't hear me. She was already under the ground. But yeah, I guess I'll get going too. Thanks for the weird, angry pep talk, Terezi. See you. Egbert, where the hell do you think you're going? But you just said, get back here. Okay, dang. What is it? Don't you think we should go over the actual plan first? I thought we just did that. I'm going to see Typheus. No, you nitwit. I mean what you're going to do if you successfully learn to control your powers. Oh, yeah. Good point. So what's your plan? I don't have one. I mean, other than to go talk to a monster who I presume to be a giant snake and see what happens. Do you have any ideas? What do you think I should change, Terezi? I don't know. I really should know, but I don't. Yeah. Okay, so Terezi, the only one with a good plan, also doesn't have a plan. This does not bode well. It really doesn't. I don't know. I really should know, but I don't. Why do you think you should know? Because I'm a seer of mind. It's my job to know such things. I'm supposed to foresee outcomes of certain actions and guide my friends to victory, but I've never been very good at using my powers. Look where they've led me. I lost all faith in my abilities long ago. Sorry, John. I'm not sure I can help you. Can't you at least try? Try what, exactly? Anything. Like, put your hands on your head like psychics do and just, I don't know, try anything at all, and that might help me figure out what to do. I just don't want to be zapping around time and space at random with no rhyme or reason to what I'm trying to fix. Please, Terezi, just try. I need your help. Okay, I will try something. Cool. I have no idea if this will work, or if there is even any theoretical basics for it working, but I'll need you to do something to help me try it. Okay, what? Try to hold a certain thought in your mind as clearly and steadily as you can and tell me what it is. A thought? Like, what kind of thought? I don't know, some idea, an image, or maybe a phrase? That might be simpler. Sure, what kind of phrase? Any phrase, as long as you're sure you'll be able to remember it clearly later on. Okay, I got one. Okay, what do we think his thought was? Connor! Think something to do with Jade's shoes. Wicked Witch of the East, maybe? Wow, those shoes really do look good. Well, there was a fucked up thing for you to take my dead friend's shoes. There's no place like home. Oh! Okay, that's better. I do like that. There's no place like home. I was right about it being the shoes, but I was completely wrong on everything else. Though not that it was hard to tell. He was looking directly at them. He's so precious. I love that. There's no place like home. Okay, I think I can work with that. Now be sure you remember it. I will. All right, stand back. Let's give this a shot. Wizard of Oz. That is the reference. That's where I came into play. Okay. Ha! Fizzle. What happened? Did it work? No. It did not. Well, damn. Was worth a shot, I guess. I'm sorry. I can't help you. Can't help anyone. You'd better go. But what will you do? I will probably just bleed to death in this desert. Alone and irrelevant. That's so shitty, though. What if you... Stop! Just stop! There's nothing more for me to do. I don't even have a denizen to go visit. My friends are dead and I wasted my life. It's over for me. And you are the only hope we have left. So get out of here. And hope is the most powerful thing. I guess you're right then. Okay. Off I go then. If I master my powers, I guess I'll figure something out. Don't worry, Trezzy. I'll make sure none of this ever happens. What if it actually did work and she saw things are fucked and decided not to say anything? Or that if she did say something, it would put things out of whack. But no, I feel so bad for Terezi. I hope she figures out her powers. I'm starting to remember the things she told me so vividly now. It's amazing what a creative project can do to get your mind turning. What shall we draw first? The land of wind and shade. That is where the story starts. I see. Which story exactly? Her story or yours? Both, as a matter of fact. My story began with a tragedy on Loas, which led to meeting her in the first place. And then she used my memory of that tragedy as a starting point for her story, which turned out to be related. Ooh, fascinating. I love stories. I know. I'll start with mine, since that will make everything else make sense. So go ahead and start drawing. What? Loas. Right. Oh, hey, she's really good. How's this? Looks good. Don't forget to put a really tall house poking out of the top. Oh, yes, of course. There we go. She's so much better at art than Caliborn. Thank goodness. So, you say your story begins with a tragedy? What shall I draw next to depict this tragedy? Nothing yet. I'll get to that. But yes, the tragedy is why I was alone on the golden ship. It was not long after our 3-year journey began. Oh, nice. I was relaxing in our makeshift living room, giving John and Dave Sprite some space to themselves for a while so they could catch up. John wanted to visit his home again, so I happily obliged and shrunk them both down so they could hang out on his tiny tall house. It seemed like the nice thing to do, but I came to regret that decision more than any I've ever made. I was minding my own business when, out of nowhere, Loas exploded. Ooh. I couldn't believe it. It was totally inexplicable. There was no trace of them at all. They were both dead. I supposed it must have meant John's death was heroic, but I couldn't for the life of me imagine how. To me, it was as pointless and arbitrary as a death could be. Or just. It could have been just, somehow. Shake my head. This art is ass. Homestuck is better. Agree to disagree. I looked within myself as hard as I could to see if there was some power I had in all my omnipotence to bring them back. But I couldn't. They were gone. I'd spend the next 3 years on that ship without my 2 best friends. Sure, there were still consorts and chess guys to keep me company, but the loss was too much for me to bear. I felt so alone. Weeks and months went by. I would not back this art on Kickstarter. I didn't have the slightest sense of how quickly or slowly time was passing. Any sense of purpose or reaching the destination had vanished, and delicious though it was, no amount of Nana's cake would bring me comfort. Toward the end of the journey, when I was feeling particularly despondent, I fell asleep and had a dream, and that is when I met a very powerful, strangely charismatic creature. Her name was Calliope. As I said, she was somewhat like you, and yet so unlike. Her presence was so serious and grave. Her hollow eyes were piercing, but not hostile. But the prevailing sense I got from her was one of loneliness. Before she even said a word, I could feel it somehow, that this was a deeply lonely soul. Until I met her, I thought I was the loneliest person in the universe,
but a feeling told me she had been here by herself for a long time. I felt sorry for her, and relating to her plight helped me overcome the feelings of intimidation, so we began to talk. We traded stories about ourselves. She spoke of the brother she killed. I spoke of the brother I lost. And when I mentioned John's death, that is when she became very serious again. She began to recount how John had died, repeating to me the same story I just told you. She described the spontaneous destruction of Loas, which left me alone for years. I wondered why she was recounting this tragedy that happened to me, and for that matter, how she knew of it herself. She went on to say that Loas was destroyed because John's denizen had suddenly woken up. Typhoeus, a great monster of truly terrifying power. She said he had destroyed his land and slayed his own air of breath, not out of malice, but to make a slight correction. I asked her, what do you mean, correction? She said that the John from my reality and his entire planet needed to be erased, and that the slumbering denizen in all his mysterious wisdom knew this. She told me that the dreams of a denizen draw from the same well of potential from which every conceivable possibility arises, the same place Skya gets its power from. So if an agreement with a denizen is reached in one reality, that same denizen in another reality could become aware of it and respond accordingly. It seems that John, somewhere, in some other plane of existence, had made just such an agreement. She said that the John I knew, like herself, was only one version of a person. There was a different version of John from another reality poised to play a more significant role. You see, the John from that reality, in an act of desperation, had gone to see Typhoeus and struck a bargain with him. She would go on to explain the nature of that bargain in the next part of her story, but from my perspective, the consequence of this bargain was to lose my friends, and to live with that for years without understanding why. Losing them still hurt, but I was so relieved to at least understand this reason, and to realize their senseless deaths were actually serving a bigger purpose. I thanked her for letting me know. She told me she was not human, and had no frame of reference for empathizing with my feelings, but if there was one thing she could relate to, it was the feeling of being alone. The feeling of waiting for what seems like eternity by yourself, until finally your purpose presents itself. I feel sorry for her. For myself, I suppose. But then again, that feeling is nothing new. It's an odd statement she made, though. What? Not having the frame of reference for empathizing with human feelings. If you asked me, I would say I have the advantage to relate to both humans and cherubs. So when you describe your feelings of sadness over losing friends, I have more than enough grounds for commiseration. Do you think this version of me never what? Never had human friends like I did? I have no idea. What a strange thought. To grow up with only my brother for company, and not even have my human friends to get me by. What a dreadful fate. The poor thing. Maybe that was the difference? What let her predominate over my brother, whereas I was too, humanly socialized to succeed in my cherubic rite of passage? Could be. I don't know enough about cherub rites of passage to say either way. Human rites of passage either, for that matter. So, then what happened? Right. Anyway, that's when she began her story in earnest. The one she summoned me in my dreams to tell me. The story of the other John who made a deal with Typhoeus. It began with the same place mine did. Loas. So, go on. What? Draw Loas again. Oh, wait, all over again? No, you can just copy the first one you did. What a lovely idea. I'd hate to hold up the pace of your exciting tale with a bunch of superfluous doodling. Good enough? Yes, but there are also supposed to be glitches around. Glitches? What do you mean by glitches? Like computery glitches, I think. That sounds hard to draw. Okay, why don't we not worry about showing the glitches for this story? They would just make it harder to see what's going on, which is probably the point now that I think about it. The point of what? I never thought much about it. It just seemed like a weird detail she mentioned, but I guess it was some strange form of corruption in the session that made everything harder to understand. Where did the corruption come from? No idea. I guess it was just one more way everything got messed up for them. Like, just another surreal obstacle for a hero to overcome? Oh, that reminds me. You need to draw John there as well. Righto. There he is! Okay, so I'm guessing this is what's basically going on now for our John.
And this is going to result in him being erased from Jade's reality, which makes sense because from our perspective, the planet didn't explode, and she still had John and Dave Sprite there with her during the 3-year journey. So it was so yeah, this makes sense because John's changes seem to like retroactively affect things too. So that makes sense. There you go. One hero. Sans surreal obstacles. When she mentioned that, I didn't give it a second thought. But now that I'm trying to reconstruct everything and tell you what to draw... now we're cooking, yeah. So what is it about John basically destroying himself that allows things to get better? Like... Because, like, John wasn't even there when everyone died. So, yeah, perhaps if we keep reading, we will know. When she mentioned that, I didn't give it a second thought, but now that I'm trying to reconstruct everything and tell you what to draw, I guess when you're trying to tell a story, it forces you to think a lot more about everything than when you're just listening to one. That's quite true. Perhaps you should start writing? How did she begin? Let me think. Maybe we should pause before I go on? Pause? Like some sort of intermission, so I can collect my thoughts a bit and to give the audience a little breather between two significant arcs. We were at it for a pretty good while there, after all. What audience? Well, that would be you in this case. Oh, I know. I can doodle a quick story about the antics of the silly concerts and the golden ship before moving on. I swear to God, come on! No, Jade, please! No, we only have a few more minutes of stream. Tell us what's going on. One of the things I did to pass the time on the ship was give them funny names. Let's meet our cast of characters for this intermission, shall we? Let's see, there was Bubbleupicus, Thips Ahoy, Knackby Nimble, Slowpoke Malone, Jade, Detective Glub's Budget, Fidgety Herbert, Dr. Snossages, Yiffy Yiff, Jade. Huh? I'm sorry, but I don't care about this right now. Your consort friends are very cute and their names are silly and I love them all, but I want to hear the rest of the story. Thank you, Calliope! Please, let's go back to illustrating her story. I'm so curious. Please. Wow, okay, yes, you're right. This is a stupid diversion. Let's continue. Callie, your hand. Oops. Pay no attention to that. Do carry on. So, anyway, like I said, she just finished telling me that she was able to beat her brother in this reality, but apparently that wasn't supposed to happen? So she lived out the rest of her life in a doomed timeline and eventually died. She didn't mention how, and then she did this kind of fancy transition. Darn, I don't think I'll do it justice. A transition to a story about my brother, who was stuck in a doomed timeline too. I think I'll mess it up if I try to match what she said word for word. She had a really fanciful way of putting things. There's no way to try and recite what she said. Just tell the story in your own voice, as you have already been doing. It'll be more fun that way. Okay, so the bottom line was almost all our friends had died, and John's only hope was to return to his planet and attempt to complete his personal quest. As you know, we all have personal quests that are unique to our planets. The nature of the quest is never easy to understand at first. They are presented to us through enigmatic riddles conveyed through the lore of the land. For John, it was to journey to the place where constellations danced beneath the clouds. It was said the air of breath was to free the stars from the shade and release them into heaven. This was just a mysterious way of saying what he really had to do. The stars were actually fireflies. Oh, well, that's just my warning that there's 5 minutes left to stream. Okay. Yes, thank goodness Callie is here to move things along. They'd been flying around trapped beneath the overcast sky ever since John first brought Lois into existence by his arrival, and paradoxically, they'd been imprisoned there for ages even before that. Such is the way of our lands. They are newly born the day we arrive, and yet they were always there. To free the fireflies, John would have to play a special song.
It had to be played just right to summon the breeze through the pipes. But there was a problem. The pipes were all clogged with oil. The first day John came to his land, oil began oozing up from the core, flooding the pipes and filling the oceans. To play the song, first he would need to clean up the oil. And to do that, he would need to face the slumbering one himself. He would need to face Typhoeus. But as he wandered through the catacombs down to the planet's core, he wasn't thinking about freeing fireflies or cleaning up oil. He was seeking the help of his denizen to master a power he couldn't control. Luckily for him, the denizens always seem to understand what you want, and more importantly, what you need, whether you know it or not. Is something wrong, Callie? Go ahead and draw Typhoeus.
Oh, yes.
You do know what he looks like, don't you?
I believe I do.
It doesn't have to be perfect, just draw a big green snake monster. Big green snake monster, you say?
Unintentionally basically describing, basically describing a cherub there.
Yes, a snake monster with the most unspeakably hideous face you can imagine. Oh god. But you don't have to be too literal about that. Feel free to draw something a little more representational.
I'm not sure if I am particularly comfortable rendering such imagery.
Why not?
It strikes me as rather indecent for reasons I would be too embarrassed to explain, because it's basically cherub sex. Whoa, Callie, why are you drawing all these cherub dicks? What are you doing? Not just a cherub in the midst of intercourse. Yeah. So Jade just basically asked her to draw porn.
That's okay. Why don't I draw it?
Very well, but you must excuse me if I giggle.
Okay, but I don't see what's so indecent about a big old snake.
Lol. Huge. Nice.
When John got to the core, he arrived to find Typhoeus awake and ready for him. He was then presented with the choice.
Stop, you're gonna make me crack up too. This part is serious. I apologize. Please. Yes, I'd like to commission some smut. Yes. She demands her pound of smut. But yeah, we will have to wrap up soon. I don't know if we'll get to the end of this story before I have to go. I apologize, please. Go on. We are approaching. Ooh. The end of the story. Oh. Oh my god. The face all glitched out. Okay.
His choice was presented as a kind of riddle, spoken in a language only he could understand, spelling out the conditions he must accept. Speaking from experience, once a player is given the choice between two courses of action, it will hardly feel like a choice at all. If the heart is in the right place, then the right thing to do always seems obvious. So John accepted his denizen's terms, and with that,
home smut.
And with that, Typhoeus opened valves to the core and flooded it with oil.
Ooh.
There was no way out. He could not transform into wind because he was completely submerged, so he was faced with two possibilities. Either he could figure out how to make himself disappear completely, using the ability he hoped to master, or he could drown in the oil. Drowning, obviously, would have been bad, but disappearing wouldn't have been much better. He would appear somewhere else, having made no progress on his personal quest. His planet would still be polluted, and he would be no closer to playing his song. Somehow he understood the only way was to conceive of a third option, an idea beyond the simple binary set of outcomes before him. And interestingly, it was coming to this understanding which gave him the first glimpse of how to control the power. He realized it wasn't himself that he needed to make disappear. It was the oil.
So he can teleport other things too?
He dispersed every drop throughout existence.
Ooh. Nice. Are those oil splotches always there? Yeah, let's go! Let's go, John! And now if you look at those panels, the oil is there. Nice, nice. This is so cool. It's a retcon thing like with the arms. Okay, okay. Nice.
Leaving a little mark for anyone who might notice, signifying his final mastery over his confining reality.
Ooh. Nice. She can't even do a flowery story transition.
But more importantly, leaving his planet clean.
Ooh, and the pipes clear! Yes! Yes! The collection stops them from showing, but in the regular comic, you'll see the oil in arms while reading with no context. Nice! That's pretty cool, actually.
Finally, they were ready to let the breeze flow. So he could play his song.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to hear it. This should be the one I end on? Okay. Ooh, get all the glitches. It does roll.
And the sky's clear.
Remember in Act 1 when John played the piano? It was relevant! Yes! I was just thinking of that! Establishing he can play the piano was important! Remember in Act 1 when John shit in the mailbox? 100% relevant. Oh. So the air of breath played, and the stars were freed. Ooh. Ah, yeah, it's all pushed out. Double squawk like an imbecile and shit on his desk. Confirmed. Actually, go 2 more pages. Okay. Oh, click, click. Oh, it's all emptied out. Ooh, fireflies. Blew the cartridge like back. Yeah. Oh. And end right here. Okay. Looking around enjoying the fireflies. But all the people are gone. Where'd all our lizard friends go? All our lizard friends are gone. Ah, hey, it's Roxy. Sup? Okay, and that's it for today. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened. And so with Lowell's cleared and Cartridge cleaned, the air understood his powers. Perhaps this understanding will assist him. But that is for next time on Homestuck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me on this fabulous Homestuck journey. Oh man, a lot of stuff happened. I cannot wait to see what happens next now that John has mastery over his powers. And hopefully we get some insight into why the answer was apparently for John to get himself blown up, apparently. Me too. I'm incredibly excited for Thursday. Can't wait for Homestuck to come back too. Yeah. Oh yeah, Caliborn's preparing his best. That's right. Caliborn's preparing something. But yeah, oh my god, I cannot wait to see what Homestuck has in store for us next. I will see you guys on Thursday. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I will see you guys next time.